So, was it worth the wait? All the delays and all the people getting in the way, never having any privacy?
I was actually thinking we're better off as friends.
Well, you don't deserve me.
You're right, I don't.
And I'm gonna pay.
Yeah? You can do now.
You know what? You have no right to keep me here, not after your key witness failed to identify me. Now, I am not answering any more questions.
Your lawyer's on the phone.
Well, it's about time. I can't wait to hear what she has to say.
It's not a she, it's a he.
Hello?
Happy belated Valentine's Day.
James, what the hell is taking so long?
Patience, my sweet, patience.
Patience? I gave up a chance at a deal that would have brought Will back to me.
Have some faith.
In Rosanna? She despises me.
She's not doing it for you.
Do you really have what she wants?
Let's just say that she's sufficiently motivated.
You're a monster.
It's all for a good cause.
James, don't hang up on me. Will.
Don't touch me.
Honey, haven't you heard I'm innocent? Emily vindicated me. She told your father that I wasn't the one who drugged her.
And why did she do that, Mom? What did you do to her?
I've done nothing to her. I've been locked up in a jail cell. How could I do anything to her?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out.
You drugged me, Rosanna. Why? You set this whole thing up to make it look like you were the victim? Why?
I don't know what you want me to say.
Paul, this is not a good time, Paul, please.
You can't keep avoiding me, Emily. You didn't want to talk to me after the deposition. You didn't want to talk to me when I saw you with Rosanna, but you are going to talk to me now. Now, you tell me why you changed your story.
No, I didn't. I did. I mean, I didn't want to lie. I couldn't. I didn't want to perjure myself. I'm sorry. I know that you were counting on me, but I had to think about Daniel and Hal, and I just couldn't do it.
I got to you. I think Barbara found a way to pressure you, and you couldn't take it.
No, you are the one who's pressuring me, and I want to
you,
stop.
But it's not me. Don't look at me like that. I am not leaving here until you tell me what's going on.
Where's my mom?
Well, I guess she's running a little bit late. She'll be here.
Hey, Carly.
Oh, hi, Sophia. What are you doing? Did you lose a bet?
Worse, I volunteered. Hi, JJ.
JJ, this is Sophia. She's Kevin's mom from school, remember? We're waiting for JJ's mom to pick him up.
I'm taking everybody to the movies. Would JJ want to come?
I don't think that's up to me.
My mom would let me go. She loves movies.
I'd be happy to drop him off at his mom's place after the movie.
Please? It'll be okay, I promise.
Okay. I guess that's all right. Let me give you some money here. Here you go. You are a saint.
Thanks. You'll let Julia know?
Yeah, sure. I'll call her.
If I knew what was wrong with it, then I would know why it doesn't start. But I'll be here.
Hey.
Hi, I didn't know you were stopping by.
Well, I just wanted to spend some time with JJ. If that's okay?
Of course it's okay, it's fine. I mean, it would be fine, except JJ's not here. Because my stupid car broke down. Repair guy's on his way, but I'm sorry. Keith, I'm sorry. I'm having a day.
Well, is it just the car? Is it something else?
Holden has agreed to go to family counseling with Lily.
So you're afraid that they might reconcile?
He's not gonna go back to her. Come on, you saw how she is. She manipulates him. She treats him like dirt.
Yeah, but they do have 3 kids.
So he's gonna be responsible for his kids. He's not going back to her.
Then what are you worried about?
Just because he left her doesn't mean she's not gonna weasel some kind of a concession out of him, like that he can't come over here, or he can't be seen in public with me, or JJ can't go to the farm.
Come on, you're looking for trouble.
I just want him to call, man. That's it. I just want to know that everything's okay.
I'm gonna go get JJ.
Would you do that for me?
Yes.
Would you really do that? That would be so great, thank you. He's at the Lakeview with Carly. That's Jack's wife, the dumb blonde, you know.
Yeah, I know who she is. Okay, all right. You just take it easy, okay? See you later. Relax.
Holden.
Julia, hi, it's Carly.
Hi, Carly. I'm sorry I'm late. My car broke down.
That's okay. We ran into Sophia Wentworth from school, and she was taking a bunch of kids to the movies, and she asked if JJ wanted to go, and I hadn't heard from you when he wanted to go, so I let him. She said she'll bring him by your place after the movie's done. Julia, is that a problem?
Well, kind of, yeah. Keith just left here to go pick him up, so look, you're gonna have to wait there and tell him what happened so he won't be worried.
Can't you call him?
Carly, I have to hang up. Okay, I'm waiting for the repairman to call, and I don't have call waiting yet.
Julia.
God, come on, Holden, call me. Tell me everything's okay.
I think Luke seemed better this morning, didn't you?
Better?
He was optimistic about the counseling.
Lily, I told you what I wanted. And that hasn't changed just because I agreed to see someone. I'm here to try and make the transition as smooth as possible.
I didn't come here to help you divorce me. I came to save my marriage.
Well, that should tell you right there. We want two different things, as usual.
I'm ready for you.
First of all, I want to apologize to you. It probably wasn't a good idea for me to ask you to lie.
I had no problem telling Barbara I was willing to lie in the stand because it was supposed to be a threat to scare her so she'd confess, but she didn't. So I was left there holding the bag at the deposition.
What I don't understand is if you didn't remember, why you didn't just say, I don't remember, and then leave it at that?
I did.
No, you didn't. You said that she didn't do it. You said that Barbara didn't drug you.
What difference does it make?
It makes a world of difference, Emily. If you say you don't remember, then we proceed to trial, but you said that she didn't do it. You cleared her. And now, look, I don't mean to ask you this over and over again, but is my mother threatening you?
No, I told you. The last time I saw her was at the police station for the deposition.
Because you were so with us.
I am with you. I want to know what's happening more than anyone else. I'm just confused right now.
Right. It's understandable. You were drugged. Your mind was invaded. And look, I don't mean to add to your stress, but Emily, we are not going to have a moment's peace until we get to the truth. Now, look, I have an idea. Are you willing to work with me so that we can figure out what really happened?
I asked you for one thing, to come clean and admit to what you did, so that I'd know that somewhere inside you, you were still you. And that I could trust you again someday, but you couldn't do it.
Honey, I would do anything to make you happy. I would have signed that deal. I would have, but I couldn't. I didn't do those terrible things, Will.
Do you really expect me to believe that someone else drugged and hypnotized Emily?
Yes!
Even though she was so sick she couldn't even leave the house. She was with you, home alone, all day, Mom. You made her tea. Tea that was spiked with...
Well, somebody was very clever, weren't they?
Yes, she was.
Will, don't go, please.
It's over. Mom, you made your choice. And I'm glad. Okay, you saved me some time. You know, I look at Paul and at Dad, and I see how even when they swear, no way, never again, they keep buying your act, hoping you'll change. But that's not gonna happen to me. Because I know you're too far gone. And I kept waiting for you to come back, for my mother to come back. But she's gone. And this twisted thing you've turned into, I don't know her. And she's nothing to me.
Will!
Hey! All right, Keith.
Where's JJ?
JJ's at the movies with some friends from school. I called Julia, and she didn't have a problem with it. She just wanted me to stay here and let you know. So I let you know. I'm gonna go. Okay.
What gave you the right to send him to the movies?
Julia was okay with it.
Well, she had no choice. I mean, you didn't ask her permission.
If she'd been on time, it wouldn't be an issue, would it? JJ begged me to let him go.
Oh, I see. So it's JJ's fault.
No, it's no one's fault. It's a treat for JJ. He's at the movies with his friends. He's happy, and Julia doesn't have to worry about him.
Yeah, well, like I said, it wasn't your call to make.
When he's in my care, it's absolutely my call.
So you think if you spoil JJ like this, it's gonna win him away from his mother?
I gotta go.
No. I want to finish this.
If you don't like how I take care of JJ, find somebody else to look after him.
I just want to make one thing clear before we get into this. I have asked Lily for a divorce.
So you're here because?
Because we have 3 children, and I want to be responsible about taking the next step. I want to make sure that they are taken care of in the best way possible with changes in our lives.
So you have no issues of your own?
Look, I'm not going to apologize for what I feel. Lily and it's been a long time coming, and I have somebody in my life now, somebody that I care about, someone...
All right, I'm sorry. I don't... I'm sorry to interrupt you, but... Holden is right. It's my fault that our marriage has broken down. And I know that you feel that I've pushed you away, and I didn't mean it. I was just devastated after Rose died, and I...
Lily, we've been through
I know.
this.
I know we have, but I don't realize, I didn't until now, how it affected you. And I'm sorry. Do you remember when we met?
Lily.
You jumped down from the rafters of my mother's barn, and you were so handsome, confident. You called me ma'am in a way that I knew that I'd have to earn your respect, and now I've lost it. And I know that you think that I've let you down and I've hurt you, but I still love you. And deep down inside, I know you love me too. Tell me you don't love me, and I will end this right now. I will walk out that door and I will give you your freedom.
Lily, it's a lot more complicated than that, and you know it.
Lily, Holden has indicated that he wants to dissolve the marriage, but he's willing to work with you to achieve the best resolution possible.
And I will give him what he wants if I feel that there's truly no hope. But if he still loves me, then I think he owes it to me and to our family to try to work it out. So tell me, do you love me?
Lily, it's like you're backing me up against the wall here. If I say I love you, then it's a moral obligation to stay married.
Why would you want to divorce me if you love me?
We are connected. I won't deny that.
But do you love me?
Lily, I understand that you're anxious.
All I'm saying here is that love is part of the equation. If it isn't, then what are we doing here? I just want to hear you say it. Do you love me? I need to hear it.
I know you still love her, Dad. You have to. Just tell her, please.
So you're tired of looking after JJ. Does that go for Jack, too?
Don't put words in my mouth. I'm not tired of JJ. I'm tired of you. And as for Jack, my husband loves that boy like his own child. He has turned himself inside out to be a father to him.
So you're the one that has the problem.
Your sister is the problem. She uses JJ to get up close and personal with whatever married man she sets her sights on.
My sister is a great mother. You don't know what you're talking about.
I know that she's not doing him any favors when she gets him involved with men she knows cannot be a part of his life.
Like who? Your husband?
Like Holden. He's a married man with 3 children. Do you really think it's a good idea to let JJ get attached to him?
My sister puts JJ first, no matter what it costs, and it has cost her a lot.
Please. I know all about Julia's problems down in El Paso.
How do you know about that? Who told you?
Jack told me.
You know, what happened in El Paso with my sister is her business, nobody else's. Is that clear?
Well, I'm talking about her ex-husband, Les. The one who used to beat her up. What are you talking about?
Curtis, I'm gonna be in a little bit later.
Much later.
Yeah, I got a few things to take care of.
Like me?
Mm-hmm. Talk to you later. Thank you.
Not that I'm complaining, but shouldn't the new manager of Metro actually show up for work?
Allie, what is the point of being the boss if I can't show up late? Plus, we're alone. And who knows how long that's gonna last. First paycheck, I'm buying a bigger apartment.
Mr. Moneybags?
And 2 motorcycles so we can get the hell out of here whenever we want.
Ooh, matching helmets! Come on, it would be so much fun.
Whatever you want. Allie, I owe you. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be stuck in that hospital bed.
No, you wouldn't.
Are you kidding me? You helped me so much. And we're finally together. Like, really together. And I'm gonna do anything to make you happy.
You already
No, no,
have.
no, come on.
You think it's Raphael and his sister again?
Probably. I can't see Lucinda putting up with all that singing.
Me too. Too bad they're not staying here.
Yeah.
Will!
Sorry. Bad timing.
No, are you okay?
No, but it's not your problem.
What? Tell me what happened.
It's a long story.
Okay, I was hoping, don't laugh, that we would reenact one of your tea parties. That might trigger something.
You want to have a tea party? When my mind feels like coleslaw, chopped to bits by the person who ever gave me this drug.
Barbara is the person who gave you the drugs, Emily. Look, could we just try this? Please, it can't hurt.
Fine, whatever.
This is tea?
Tea.
So what kind of tea was it?
Chamomile, I guess?
Okay.
What's that?
It's just water, but I kind of thought that if you saw me spiking it, that you might... Okay, you're right. Skip that. Look, you were sitting here, or you were over there.
She would actually bring me a cup.
Okay, so go sit down.
Okay.
And picture, if you will, that you're sitting there beside Barbara, and in front of you is a nice cup of tea. Go ahead, drink your tea. It's good for you. Great. And Barbara would say, good job. And then she would ask you to do something, I guess. Like go and buy a doll. Or hang Cabot's stocking by the mantelpiece.
After you've slipped in the service entrance, I want you to look in the attic, find Cabot's stocking, and put it in a conspicuous place.
I can't.
Well, what is that?
I go,
You just
don't.
remembered something.
Don't make me,
Emily,
don't.
what is it?
I can't, I won't.
Please, Emily. I need to know the truth.
I can't, please, Paul. You of all people don't want to know.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
You don't love Mom anymore. You're practically living with another woman.
I do. Love you.
You weren't apologizing to her, were you? You were accusing her. You think that Rosanna drugged you?
Winter doesn't have to mean sick kids. Keep your family strong with good nutrition, plenty of sleep, and exercise. Teach kids washing hands kills germs. Indoor air can be dry, so drink extra water, and use plenty of moisturizer to keep your skin hydrated. That's your winter warm-up.
What did my mother do to you? You tell me what Barbara did, and we'll make her pay.
I'm sorry, I cannot help you. You've just got to go.
Emily, look, all I want
You want it to be your mother, and it's not. It's not that simple, okay? It's... Besides, the defense attorney would pick everything apart because how could it possibly be true? I mean, she's a friend. Why would she do that to me? It doesn't make any sense. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
You're really not talking about Barbara.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes, you do. You were at the police station. You said it wasn't Barbara. Do you have a memory of somebody else drugging you?
It's just impossible.
What's impossible? Emily, who do you remember? Tell me.
Are you sure that you don't mind? I just feel so bad for him, you know? I think that I'm the only one that he talks to. Oh my God, you don't think that I've become like a mother figure to him, do you?
No. Besides, Allie, you're right. And I probably should head to work.
You really don't mind?
Well, of course I mind. If it was up to me, I'd spend every minute in that bed with you. But you've got things to do, and I've got things to do, and I'm cool with that. And we have all the time in the world together now. So I'll see you tonight, okay? Ah, no way, baby. You wait till tonight.
You're gonna pay for this.
I hope so. She's all yours, brother.
Sorry about that.
Oh, do you want something to drink?
No, I'm fine. I shouldn't be here. I should go.
Why?
Well, the stuff that I wanted to talk about is like the last thing you want to hear, the last thing anybody wants to hear. And I really don't want to be that guy, you know, that loser.
Too bad. You're here, so you're gonna talk to me whether you like it or not.
Did something else happen in El Paso?
I just didn't know that you and your husband knew less. What happened for Julia down there was a nightmare. She doesn't like to talk about it. And, you know, she would be very upset if she knew that you people were running around gossiping.
Gossiping?
Yeah, gossiping.
Why don't you read the local newspapers? Les was arrested in Oakdale. Everybody knows the story. And Julia talks about her tragic past whenever she gets the chance. So, as far as some deep, dark secret in El Paso?
No secret.
Then why did you jump all over me when I mentioned the place?
You know, I'm just kind of wondering why you want to spend any time with JJ, considering your attitude towards my sister.
Obviously, you love your sister, and that's fine. But for whatever reason, you have not been around in a while, you have not seen her operate. She uses JJ to make herself look helpless and noble, and then when decent men respond, she yanks JJ away. Now that is not good for that kid or for the men who step up to look out for him.
Well, so how about then we make it easy on everybody? I'll tell Julia that JJ is no longer a bargaining chip. We're gonna make some adjustments. Number one being that he will stop spending time with Jack from now on.
Just tell her you love her.
Honey, it's okay.
No, it's not okay. You know how sad she is? She stays up at night crying.
Oh, no, that's not true.
Yes, it is. I heard you.
Your father and I are trying to talk to Dr. Michaels right now. This really is...
why don't we just take a break?
Yeah, we can talk about this tonight.
No, we have to talk about it now. Dad needs to understand what he's done.
It's not your father's fault.
Why are you protecting him? Everything was great until he left. We were happy. Dad, you remember when Natalie was born? It was Christmas and it was snowing, and we got into bed with Mom and the baby. It felt like a miracle. That was just 2 years ago. How could you stop loving somebody so soon after that?
I never said that I didn't.
Well, you never said anything.
I have an idea. Luke, why don't you stay? We can all sit down and discuss this calmly.
Oh, just forget it.
Luke.
I got it. Luke, hang on.
I have nothing to say to you.
Then you're gonna listen. I know that what your mom and I are going through is very difficult for you. I understand that. But we're gonna work through it. Things are gonna calm down.
I don't want it to calm down. I want it to go back to the way it was when we were happy. But you don't want that. You want Julia.
That's not the issue.
How dumb do you think I am? You don't love Mom anymore. You're practically living with another woman. You want to marry her? Do it. Just leave us the hell out of it.
Luke. I do love your mom. I will always love your mom. And I do remember what happened that night that Natalie was born. And you're right, it was a miracle. We've had a lot of miracles, including you. And I haven't forgotten how much I love you, and Natalie, and Faith, and your mom.
Are you just saying that?
No, I'm not just saying that. We are a family, and we will always be a family.
Listen, everything's gonna be okay. Just... You're going home, okay? Hey. I'll see you at home. Promise. Thank you. I won't hold you to any of that.
I meant what I said. I just didn't want to tell you that when you asked, because I didn't want you to think that it changed anything. I do love you. I will always love you.
All I wanted was an honest answer. And you've given me that. And I am grateful.
Look, this is a very complicated situation for everybody. Jack has made commitments to JJ that he intends to keep. And now that Julia has gotten herself involved in Holden's marriage and gotten Holden involved in parenting JJ, it's just a mess. If you want to help JJ, then calm your sister down. Let JJ spend time with Jack or with Holden or with anybody who makes him feel happy and safe.
I don't need you to tell me how to run my family.
I'm just trying to explain to you how things got so out of whack
I'll tell you why, because you and your friend Lily have been running around town making trouble for my sister. You know, if I keep my family away from you, end the problem.
Don't do that to Jack.
I don't care about Jack or you or anybody else in this town. I care about my sister and her kid. We're done.
Wait. Great.
What happened in El Paso with my sister is her business, nobody else's. Is that clear?
Something bad went down in El Paso. Something he doesn't want anybody to know about. Lily, it's me. Meet me at the Lakeview when you're done with Dr. Michaels. There have been some interesting developments about Julia.
Why did Emily change her statement? She hates your mother. No offense, but Barbara drugged her.
No, I know. So the only thing I can think of is that she must have gotten to her.
You mean like threatened her? And now your mom's gonna walk? No wonder you're upset.
I just feel so dumb. You know, I believed her. She said she was gonna sign a statement, take a plea, admit to everything she'd done, and for a couple days I was like, great. You know, maybe she'll confess and then miraculously be my mother again. It's so dumb.
No, it's like a dream come true. Everyone wants their mother to be the mother they want.
And she used to be. And all my friends, all they'd ever talk about was how cool she was. How she had this amazing job and still she'd always be there. On the weekends and after school. You know, we used to play cards and watch movies and just talk.
Look, I can't promise you that your mother's gonna change. She probably won't, but your life will. So you just have to keep breathing and do the next right thing, and it shifts, it does.
Allison, I could do the next right thing every day for the rest of my life, and she'd still find a way to ruin it. I can't escape her. None of us can. I can't even hate her because
she's your mother, and you love her. It's okay.
I don't.
I don't know what you're standing here staring at me for. I'm not going to discuss this with you.
Why not?
Why not? Because I told you, I'm not a reliable witness.
Okay.
My mind is completely scrambled. I don't know what I'm remembering.
Allie, who's threatening me?
You are threatening me. I asked you to leave once before. I'm going to ask you again. Please leave. Oh, God, if I thought it would do any good, I would tell you, but it won't. It won't get you what you want. It will only make matters worse. So please just go home to your wife and leave me alone.
Why? Why do you say it like that?
Rosanna's had a great loss, and she needs you. So just go home and be with her.
Why did you go see Rosanna after the deposition?
I told you. To apologize.
And why were you so freaked out when I walked in the room, huh? Both of you froze up like you didn't want me to hear what you were saying. Why? You weren't apologizing to her, were you? You were accusing her. You think that Rosanna drugged you? Oh, please.
I'm so sorry.
She has no right to make a decision about your son.
Look, I'm not defending Carly. I'm the last person, but it's not a big deal.
It is
JJ
a
went to
big deal,
movie.
okay? Without permission, you just can't ship JJ off. Who is he with? What movie?
Did she say anything about Holden?
Holden? What are you talking about?
Holden and Lily and the whole thing. Did she say anything?
Okay, now, listen, Jules. You need to listen to me, okay? This whole cockamamie custody thing with Jack, it's gotta stop. You need to cut bait, walk away from that family, from the whole family. I know you got feelings for Holden, but you're swimming upstream here. His family is not going to give up without a fight.
So, you know, he's got obligations to his kids. That's fine. Keith, he wants to be with me and JJ. I know he does. Hi.
Hi.
Come in. Keith was just leaving.
How you doing?
I will call you later. Hi.
Everything okay?
It's been a really tough morning. My car broke down, and I had to get a mechanic out here, and, you know, you didn't call me. I was worried about you. I just kept thinking of you sitting there with Lily, and I know how much she wants you back. I was just wondering, you know, what she was saying and what the therapist might be saying.
Sit down. I want to be honest with you because I care about you.
Okay.
You asked about Lily and how the session went.
Right. I mean, it doesn't even matter. If you and I are open with each other, you don't have to tell me. It doesn't matter.
Does matter. Luke showed up at Dr. Michael's office. He was pretty upset. Long story short, I need to spend more time with my family, with my kids.
Of course you do. They're your kids. You love them.
My leaving them has affected them a lot more than I thought. And I need to let them know that I'm still their father, that Lily and I are still their parents, and that we're still a family.
I'm not sure I understand.
I need to spend more time at home, and that is going to cut into my time with you. It can't be helped, and I hope that you can understand that.
Hey, I'm glad to see you. What happened? Well, Julia sent Keith here to pick up JJ, and we ended up having a little chat, and he let something slip about Julia's past. What'd he say? I just happened to mention El Paso, and he totally freaked out. Nobody's supposed to know about that. It's Julia's private business.
Is it about Les?
Well, I thought so at first, but no. It's bigger.
And it's a secret.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. But if it's bigger than marrying a drunk who beats her and chases her across the country, it's worth finding out about. Really? We need all the help we can get. It was bad enough just dealing with Julia, but now that she's got her brother Keith in town sticking up for her, we need some leverage. Now, I can't get involved because I promised Jack, but you, there's no reason that you can't do some digging.
Yes,
you can.
No,
Why not?
because
Why
I'm
can't
making
you?
real headway with Holden. We had a great session with Dr. Michaels. He agreed to spend time with the family, just the family at our house. Me and the kids, every night.
Well, that sounds good.
It's not the half of it. He told me that he still loves me. He said it. He still loves me.
If you need to cry, go ahead. I've cried over my screwed up father plenty of times. I get it, I really do.
Now do you understand why I couldn't say anything? Why I had to stop the deposition?
Do you actually have a memory of Rosanna drugging your tea?
I don't know what I remember. I just have these images in my mind of Rosanna and T and her telling me to buy the doll and hang the stocking.
Now you don't even think that Barbara was involved.
She told me it wasn't Barbara. She said she was the one who was drugging me.
Why would she do that? I don't understand.
I don't understand either, Paul. How did I get to Fairwinds? I had the flu, remember? I could barely move. And Rosanna, why would Rosanna drug me? Why would she drug me and then ask me to torment her? It doesn't make any sense, but it's there. The memories are there in my mind. Rosanna, her drugging me and giving me instructions on what to do. That's why I went to your house to talk to her, to find out what the hell's going on.
And what did she say?
She told me not to say anything to anyone.
But she didn't deny it.
No. She just asked me not to tell anyone, and then you showed up and I haven't spoken to her since.
This is all just a mistake. Barbara put those images in your head, some kind of failsafe if Barbara was arrested.
No, all I know is my mind is flooded with these memories, and I don't know if I can take it anymore. I mean, did they happen? And if they didn't really happen, where the hell did they come from? You need to go. Please, just go.
Wait, hold on. Do me a favor, all right? Don't say anything to anybody about this until I figure out what's going on.
Believe me, I'm not saying a word. But know this, that woman you're married to is capable of absolutely anything.
On the next, As the World Turns.
It was a stupid kiss. It's not the end of the world.
No, it wasn't stupid, Will. Holden wants to spend time with me and the kids. I think it means he's really starting to pull away from her. And I feel like my marriage really has a chance.
I'm not giving you up. Not for anyone.